Are you sure you want to do this? You're already taking on a lot of responsibilities. Kitty needs a real home and family.
Yeah, we were already talking about doing it before.
It was really my idea.
That doesn't surprise me.
I don't object to your adopting her, but this is a bad time. Remember, you've just become a widower. Adopting a child with your girlfriend just looks bad. Wait a few months.
Don't people know I was forced into the wedding?
No, and you shouldn't tell them. Remember, Wu and Ling Ling will both return eventually. No need to cause trouble for them. Wait a minute. When Ling Ling comes back, is she gonna think she and Lee are still married? No.
Paladin is the new Jade Emperor!
You are about to enter Survival Taiji 2, the balance of power.
If you're willing to do whatever you have to survive, you'll do anything at all. Survival leads people to cannibalism.
Is something troubling you, Master Paladin?
Yeah. The world has been aware of immortal beings for quite some time, and there are international laws that apply to those who die and return. Marriage is always till death do you part. Oh yeah, I read about that Egyptian couple who died and came back and got remarried. Yes, that is a famous case. Death terminates most legal responsibilities, but of course if you want to reclaim any titles or property when you return, you have to pay back taxes and come to an agreement with your heirs. Does that mean I could keep Wu from coming back to power when he returns? Yes, but you would be foolish to oppose him. He has many followers who are only loyal to you because he chose you as his successor. They see you as a temporary caretaker. Now, I hear that you want to write a constitution for the country. I assume you want something modeled after the constitution of your country?
No.
No?
That's not what I want.
Then what do you want?
Well, don't you think I should learn how you do things here before I try to make changes?
You're the one who said you want a new constitution.
Yes, to protect the people's rights, not to stomp all over their culture.
Oh. Well, then I guess I can start teaching you.
How is your new student doing?
He's trying, but he asks too many questions. It gets us off track. If he'd just be patient, I'd explain it all.
It's difficult to be patient when you don't know how much time you have. Paladin, Wu won't be back for at least 18 months. Take a break from your government class. I need to talk to you about some state secrets.
State secrets?
Yes, we can't be keeping them from you. We're not running a shadow government. There is a secret war.
Wow, jump right into the deep end.
I am no longer Wu's servant. The war is my only concern. It is a more civilized war than those of mortals. The fighting all takes place on a designated field of battle, the Taijitu.
So, only immortals are fighting?
Mostly immortals. Also some monsters and people who hope to become immortal. That's how Li and Shanwei both became immortal.
I didn't know you guys were immortal.
Did we forget to do the secret handshake?
What?
Anyway, Wu was the leader of the forces of Yin, so now you're our leader.
Yin? I would have thought Wu was more of a Yang.
He's a master of Wudang Quan.
But he taught my clones Shaolin Kung Fu.
Shaolin is better suited to your abilities. Does that mean I'm a Yang?
Sit down. I'll try to explain this as simply as I can. You know what this is, right?
Yeah?
Okay, you see that white spot on the yin side? That's you.
I just want to jump in here and say that, while this is all very interesting, it's also very irrelevant. The fact is that while both sides appeal to Taoism, the philosophy is very muddied on both sides. Over time, this has evolved into a fight between those who love violence and those who wish to preserve peace.
I guess that's true.
And Wu was on the side of peace.
For real? He listened to you, didn't he?
Wu wanted you on his side from the beginning, remember?
Wu always wanted a peaceful empire. He fought against the Japanese and the communists. He used clones as cannon fodder to spare his armies. He wanted to use the teaching machine rather than mass executions.
I know you disapprove of the teaching machine, but it was meant to save lives.
And not just in war. It could have been used to reform criminals, making prisons obsolete. No! Don't you see? The teaching machine doesn't change people's minds or heart, it just locks them away inside their minds. The people you used it on didn't agree with you, they just couldn't argue with you. They had no choice. Without choice, we're not fully human. We can't do evil, but we can't love. We have to be free to do good. Okay, we won't bring that up again. I know you're still using the teaching machines. Shere Khan told me he used it to learn new kung fu skills. We are following the peace agreement. We're not using them on anyone against their will.
I'm not sure you should be using them at all. What if someone wanted to use it to learn kung fu or medicine or anything, and the guy running the machine wants to control them? People aren't computers. You can't reprogram them. They can't be. If I tell you to get rid of all the machines, will you do it? I would ask you to reconsider, but if you are firm in your decision, it would be my duty to obey. Then do it. Will you please reconsider? No, I'm firm in my decision. Then I will obey.
I see what you mean about his questions getting us off track.
He's been like this all day.
We were talking about our war.
Oh, yeah. Can we talk about it after lunch? It's nearly 1 o'clock. I told you you don't need to eat. I still like to eat. Do you like going to the bathroom? Because that's what causes it. I really just want to take a break and talk to Kim. Be back in an hour.
Things I wish I didn't know.
There is something I've always wanted to ask guys like you. What is wrong with you? Are you really him? Yes.
Li Jun Fan, Bruce Lee Fan, and Li Xiaolong. Come this way. Some of the others are already here.
Hey, Bruce!
Villainy, what are you doing here?
I knew I'd find you here.
Oh, Lord.